To describe who I am, I think I would say I'm still becoming. Trying to understand, how do I fit in as an older brother or son to a mother. I was really inquisitive and just trying to understand this world. What does this world mean to me? You know what I mean? How do I fit into this world? I didn't even know what anthropology was. The professor comes in, plays this video. I'm mind blown. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know that you can go all across the world and just learn who people are and take notes and then reflect and think about, again, what it means to be human. My parents are from the Caribbean, Barbados specifically, right? So being black from the Caribbean and now being black in a white settler colonized nation state, it really, for me, it was like a culture shock because there was this immense pressure. My parents would say, go to school, get education. What type of education am I getting here? It's just how they understood the world coming in as immigrant Caribbean parents into Canada. They gave this presentation about trails and what they're planning to do and how they're going to work with young people. And I think the most selling feature for many black parents who are sitting there, particularly my mother, which was they get to go to summer camp and they're gone for 2 weeks, sold. It was scary at first. I remember meeting a bunch of children there who I didn't know. I just went into my shell a bit and I was quiet and I was like, I don't know anybody. I don't know if I should trust anybody. They're not from my hood, Hearst was so unique. He had a special ability to just want to learn and want to learn who you are, right? I think that's why I got into anthropology, to be honest with you, because as an anthropologist, our question remains is, what does it mean to be human? He'd give us these huge bear hugs. At first I was like, oh, okay, Hearst, I'm done. Right here. I started to relax. My shoulders started to drop. And I think there was trust. There was an appreciation for everyone as being human. I wasn't looked at as this young black boy from a marginalized community. I was looked at as a young boy who was figuring out life. The question that always remains is, tell me your story. This is not a one-year camp. This is not a 2-year camp. It's for life. We have to be in these people's lives forever. I think that's one thing that Trails offers a lot of these young people: sense of belonging, sense of love, sense of human, sense of appreciation. We see you, we validate you. This is a safe space, and I don't have to be someone I'm not, or someone my mother or my father or my peers want me to be. I'm just me. I didn't want to leave. I would leave this program feeling like I can conquer the world at a young age. I left at 11 years old, my first year, and feeling like I have no limits to what I can do here. And then going on to do my doctorate, I'm like, holy jeez, I'm actually doing this.
The problem is education. The problem is we don't have enough words in our toolkit to use to describe how we feel.
People felt a sense of belonging in that barbershop. It was scheduled for 2 hours, and it went for 4 hours in this packed barbershop that only has a capacity of 20 people. We fit 40 people in there. We were able to do it across Canada, Victoria, Montreal, Winnipeg. We had the first opportunity to take into the Caribbean. Hearst is a very big part of my curriculum. I show pictures, I show things he's written. I think Hearst inspired me so much. He used to do public speaking this way. Everything I do is coming from, that's why I said earlier, I think Hearst was an anthropologist. Because he always asks the question is, what is your story? Who are you?
I'd like to invite Hearst up to bestow the honor of the inaugural Hearst Legacy Award to Warren Clarke.
At that moment, I remember saying to myself, the work's not done. Like Kobe Bryant. Did you win the championship? No, the work's not done, right? So, and I still believe that.
It's not about Warren Clarke, and it'll never be about Warren Clarke. It's about family. It's about Trails. And this is my way of paying it forward. So, to the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for witnessing this, and thank you very much for being a dad.
I remember him calling me to inform me of the news that he's going to pass, and he told me he wanted to see me for the last time. I went to see him, and I'm bawling. He's just looking at me, and I said the words, I'm going to continue paying it forward. There's no Dr. Warren Clarke without Jim Hayers Sr. There is no Dr. Warren Clarke without Jim Hayers Jr. When you have somebody that says they believe in you and actually mean it, you feel you can do anything in this world. That's the gift that Hearst gave me. You don't feel it over a season, right? You don't experience life 1 year, you experience life all the time, right? So how is it that you can say like one thing that just sums up Trails? It's impossible. If I were to give advice to a young Warren, keep exploring. Don't shy away from the opportunity, but understand what safety and a sense of belonging really means.